to another episode of Tool Shop, and today I know a lot of you have been asking about doing a review about the lathe as well as the bandsaw, so I figured tonight I will be recording the review on the lathe. I just want to start off with a few comment questions. Just going over some dimensions of the material you can turn. The total length of that, I believe, is about 13 inches. Just under, I believe. Actually, when you loosen this and you pull this all the way back, you could fit a 13-inch piece of material in between headstock to tailstock, and then squish this just by turning it. For height-wise, going in between the tool rest, it would be just under 3 inches. Alright, so that just between here and here would be 3 inches as the tool rest, from center point to the tool rest. And then if you were to say turn a large piece with this, in between here and here, you could easily do it just by setting up the lathe, just like this, putting the tailstock in, and then just using this side of the tool rest. Not a big deal, I've done it before. But that you can fit just probably about 4 3/4 for a radius. So with the tool rest, you could probably fit around a 7-inch piece of material in there, give or take. And then with the radius of this one, it's probably close to around 9.5, 9 3/4 inches. This part thingy, I don't know what it's called, is removable. You take this part, this came with it if you remember watching the unboxing video. If not, make sure to go check it out. I'll make sure to post a link in the description below, and also at the end I'll also post a link to it there. So there's a hole right in the back of this, right in the center, that you can actually push this in. I'd recommend locking it down first, holding it, and then just taking a mallet and just lightly tapping it, and it can easily come out. It's just paper, right? So you could, if you have the same paper, I don't think this is the same paper, but if you have different, tools and stuff like that, you could easily set them in to drill or, different things if you wanted to. You have the option to take it out, right? So you don't necessarily need to use this at all. That just squishes in, and then by the time you put the wood in between, you can tighten it and go for the spur as well. You can also take this out as well. That's also how you put this on. There's a hole right in here. Just go into, line up, take a mallet to hold it, just lightly tap it. Just to take off and on the faceplate, you just make sure nothing's in your way to begin with. And then you take the big wrench that comes with it, put it between, and then you can unscrew it easily. Just try to keep it light cuts at the beginning, right? You don't want to go anything too big, because if you try to go, like a deeper cut or whatever at once, it will actually stop, and then you have to press the reset button and stuff like that. It's not a big deal. One thing is that down here at the end, when it's far out, I tried turning a large piece of material, which you need the end for, is that it actually got chewed up so much, like the actual taper on the end, because it goes tapered and then continue, and then that's it. The end of this is where the taper is, and it got so chewed up from the inside of the edge, I actually had to come back, re-grind it, and also open up the hole again to fit, which I personally found was extremely bad. Like, I couldn't move this thing around, like I couldn't even move it up or down. So I had to take it out, take the Dremel, and go grind the inside of it. That's one thing that is probably one of my biggest concerns with this, is the fact that these can get worn down very easily. One thing I would recommend though, these chisels are not the best. Like I wouldn't be surprised if they were mild steel. I have no idea personally what type of steel they are, and I'm not going to look it up, but like I dropped this one on the ground once, and yes, I know like any edge or whatever, it's gonna dull or whatever, but the edge just completely, like this isn't a very sharp angle to begin with, more or less the fact that because of how strong it should be, with the angle of that, there's a lot of material there to strengthen the edge. It just completely killed it. Like, it completely bent in, and it took me a while to get it to reform. Just because this is a tool I like to, as you saw before, get rid of the nasty bark and stuff. It's a great tool. These, they're not secured very well. Like, this could come off from the very first time I opened it out of the box. I don't know if you guys remember or not. Also, these handles are not very good. Honestly, I'd recommend just getting a skill set or some of the other forged chisels that they have. Like, this is just a carver set that I, take out, use for carving and stuff like that when I want to. And I actually have it just attached to hooks on the bottom of the table so I can easily just take it out. Really nice chisels. Get them on sale. They're only like 40 bucks or something like that when they're on sale. Very cheap, very affordable, and very good steel. Like, I can easily sharpen them. It keeps the edge real nice. Easily cuts into wood, whether it be when I'm turning or when I'm trying to carve. I would be turning this, very nice. Go do the inside with the tool rest set up, and you could just feel it really slow down. Like, it would just bite into the speed. Whereas if you're turning the side or whatever, you could put a lot of pressure before it starts biting into the speed. I'm not sure if that's bearings in here or what it is, but it's one thing I personally don't like about it. It is what you get for the money. I have nothing to, other than that stuff. I bought it for just small light stuff. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope to see you in the next video. I'm hoping to get the bandsaw review out. However, it might be a little bit for that one, as I'm still, using it every now and then. I don't use it all the time, so I'm still trying to get a feel for it. Whereas this I've used fairly often. So make sure to go check out my unboxing if you haven't already. Make sure to like and comment down in the comment section below as to what you want to see in future videos. And have a great day.